through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these niggas like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in the face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock and the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw her 5, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti. Yeah. Suck the dick, sing my song, fuck it good, leave me alone. Nigga want smoke, then I'm bringing the bone. Pullin' the party, I bring it along. I got hoes in this party, they singing along. I was down on my dick and I needed a loan. Ran that shit to the top, I'm the king on my own. I kissed that hoe in the cheek like she special. I could box you for free, but that beef gon' be extra. She bought me a mirror, this bitch can't be serious. She callin' my phone, asking questions, Alexa. Walk in the back of the bank like a teller. Yeah, dog in the spot like Cruella. That pussy retarded, so I call her Riri. She know when she see me, she bringing them. Fuck all that patience, I ran out of weight. Terabyte, baby, I ran out of space. I hit the gas until I'm out of space. Sippin' Bel Air cause I ran out of ace. Hit from the back, I'ma pull out a lace. If I'm eating cat, then I'm saying my grace. My birthday just passed, baby throwing that cake. Got my quarantine mask, fucking hoes staying safe. Yeah, back up the spot like I bag up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these niggas like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in the face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock and the Chevy don't box like a Chevy. I threw her 5, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti.
It's the one right here, KM.
Good evening. Good morning. Sorry, you got me on late night stuff, so I'm a little discombobulated. This is a hard, I would say, difficult live or speech, whatever we want to call it. Jonathan, whose sister paid for my Patreon for him. Jonathan tells me that he wants me to do a video on keeping motivated when trying to, better your life and get into the industry. Because Jonathan is trying to get into the industry and stay motivated. I said, Jonathan, do you want me to do that? You got to think, man, because I am not going to hold punches once I figure out what's going on. Jonathan is 21 and he cannot seem to get in. He can't seem to get in. And I asked Jonathan, well, what seems to be the problem? Let's figure out why. Are you failing tests? Are you what could be the issue? We talk back and forth. because when the young guys come in through my Patreon or people coming through my Patreon, they can request to speak to me on the phone. I do have mentorship, especially for young guys, but it's, it's if your story is compelling to me, it's not a number. Without so lack of words, and I'm paraphrasing here, and Jonathan is watching because I hit him and told him you need to watch. So he's here. I've got the text backs that he's here. So when y'all speak, you are speaking to Jonathan because Jonathan's reading. I especially told him, yeah, you're going to listen to me, but pay attention to the comments. Me and Jonathan talked a few times, and in the few times I've surmised, I've gotten to the point where I realized that Jonathan can't pass a drug test. He failed the permit 2 times, and in his sister's infinite wisdom, she drug tested him before sending him, and he failed it. Jonathan. And Boosa is the first to hit the Cash App in today. And Boosa, we appreciate you. So we discuss, what are you doing? What are you popping hot for? Marijuana. Marijuana. Notification still working on Rumble. Appreciate you to read, bro. Jonathan always tells me his other friends too. So this is a permeating problem in the younger community. They're popping hot. Popping hot. They're popping hot. And what I explained to him was, you can't you can't come into the trucking industry with a taste for marijuana, drugs, whatever you want to call it. Marijuana technically isn't a drug, but it is looked at as such. So I said, listen, do you like being a piece of shit? And that takes him back. Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? No, I mean, I'm not a piece of shit. I just, I just be, sometimes like, no, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you're a loser. You're a bum. Forget about it. Don't play around it. No, I mean, I have big things I want to do, things I want to. I said, man, you can stop right there, dog. Doggy. Who you talking to? Don't do that. Don't do that. You are not judged on what you would like to do. You understand? You're not judged on that. You're not judged on that. I mean, there's a lot of dudes that you can't do that either. See what you've done, Jonathan, as you have gotten to the Patreon, messaging me for weeks, and got on the phone with an adult. You're on the phone with an adult now. In your circle of friends, You probably can weave this and say, "Oh man, I'm gonna do them and do that." And man, you the one got all the plans, Johnny boy. And y'all sit back and smoke more drugs. No, that's not how good. It's not how that works here. You're talking to an adult that doesn't have a dog in the fight in your situation. You can't do that. You can't come to these guys in the comments and say, this is what I'm thinking. They're not trying to hear that because everybody in these comments, they have the CDL. They know what the job entails. They know they can't do drugs. They know that. 21. He's 21 years old. They know what the job entails, John. You can't do that here. You believe that saying the things you want to do gives you points, and it does not. Don't give you no points with me. Don't give you no points in life. People talk about what they've achieved, not about what they want to achieve. And if they speak about what they want to achieve, they may get some motivation from friends, but they don't get no points. They don't get any points. Now, remember, we're talking about someone who's extremely young. Now, my question is, why do you want to be getting a trucking? You obviously still want to mess around and be a loser, right? No, I'm just saying I don't understand why. I was thinking maybe I could, I maybe just smoke on the weekend. No, you can't just smoke on the weekends. No, you can't. No, absolutely not. No, you can't do that. You do. And I don't know who kind of explained to you that you could. You can't just smoke on the weekends. Are you serious? Are you serious? James Nathan is now on Rumble. I see you. They get 100% notification. You can't just smoke on the weekends. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I be wanting to chill. That's fine, man. I don't, I'm not really, it's just I'm into different stuff, bro. I don't care about none of the stuff you into. You called me about this. You called me about this. So I'm gonna keep it in the realm of getting to this. Number one, if you had other stuff you was doing, you would have went to college, you'd have went to a trade school, you wouldn't have been sitting around partying. Oh, well, I'm only 21. What does that mean? You had 3 years. 4. Forget about it. You understand? What you mean? I just got out of high school. Nah, you gotta count, bro. You got out of high school 17, 18 years old, 18, 19, 20, 21. You're going on 22. You done burnt 4 years. They're gone. Forget about it. You're done. You're done. You done burnt 4 years, bro. And to be honest with you, your peers will be graduating college in 22, 23. Chat, tell them. Soon on Facebook and Instagram, you're going to be seeing a bunch of people doing their graduate thing that was in your class in about another year. You're going to be seeing people standing there at the thing, holding their little hat thing. You do know that, right? You didn't think of it that way? You had what, 4,000 people in your class in high school? Yeah, about 22. Y'all tell me, am I wrong? About 22 people are going to start graduating out of college. Their first accomplishment done. Yeah, am I wrong about that? Yeah, they're coming out of school. And you're going to be watching that on Facebook and Instagram, and all of them going to do their little pictures and standing in their gowns. And some of the dudes are going to be standing next to their 5 friends from college, and it's going to be black excellence, and they're going to be standing there. Everybody going to have like suits on and shit. And you're still Jonathan the hype, drug addict, bum, doing nada. Life does not stop because you can't figure it out. That's not how life works. I'm so sorry. I mean, I could tell he was getting mad. Hey, why you mad for? What you mad? You call your sister paid, then you cultivated a relationship with me to talk to me. What you mad for? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? You didn't know college was about 3-4 years? You didn't know that? You knew that we're going to get out, right? Yeah. You knew that we're going to get out of college eventually. They're out. They're getting out. All those girls you quasi had a crush on, right? They went to college. They stopped answering your phone call. They ask you how you've been doing. Let me tell you why you're not hitting the cheeks. You're a bum. You're a loser. A waste man, as they say. Their prospects and options are better than you. You at the crib working Dollar Tree warehouse, riding around, joking and smoking. You think they can't tell a loser when they look at one? You think they can't tell a loser when they're at school with smart, driven people? Jimbo going to get a doctorate. This guy's going to be a lawyer. That guy's going in business. This guy's going in that. What you been doing, Jonathan? Oh, you know, stuff. Nothing. That's what you've been doing. You've been doing nothing. Asking me how I know, Jonathan. Why? Because I did nothing. So you saying that you was a loser? I was an epic loser. What are you talking about? Yes, absolutely. I was a piece. I was junk. I was trash. I smoked drugs, humped, did nothing. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Yes. What you're not realizing is you're a bum. You're not getting that. No, see, Jonathan Coleman, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bums that stayed home and didn't go to college gets the cheeks that stayed home and didn't go to college. Now it's not a question of volume, it's a question of caliber. You understand that, Jonathan? He may get cheeks, but what caliber of cheeks are you getting? If you stayed home, they stayed home. Honestly, if you stayed home and didn't do nothing after high school, the cheeks you're hitting in that area stayed home and didn't do nothing after high school. And if they're interested in you and you're doing nothing and they have peers that are doing something, what caliber of butt cheeks is that? That's the crazy baby mama syndrome you get into, honestly. Yeah. That's what that is. That's not more. You don't understand that, don't you? That's not a flex. You hear me? It's not a flex. It's not cute. It's not a flex. It's not a flex. But I ain't like the rest of them having a bunch of kids. Why does that always come up? I ain't have a bunch of kids. I ain't do so and so. Why you always throw the kids? You do understand kids are not the only road bump. You understand that? All of yous. Because there's young people watching, they're not saying anything. 40% of my new subs to the Patreon are under 25. That means you people who've been watching me for 5 years, there's a new batch of people that are CDL age that are discovering me. You understand? And when they come in with the new age problem. See, 9 years ago when I did this wasn't a big deal. You kind of knew that. People were past the I'm doing drug stage and went into it. Like they're there. I'm done messing up. Tell me about the game. That's not what I'm getting anymore. I'm getting people who are undecided. They're undecided. They're undecided. So then what you do, you come in to get me and you want me to tell you, oh, well, it's not that bad. No, bro, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad, bro. I'm not here to lie to you. That's not my job. It's bad. Yeah, yeah. It's bad. And if someone explained to you that it's not, they're lying to you. It's bad. Not cute. It's not cute. When the last time you smoked? He tells me last week. I said, then what are we talking about? There's no helping you. Why just like to smoke? Oh, is that so? I just like to smoke. It's just my thing. Really? Is that so? You like to unwind and relax, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody does. My thing is to go to Gabrielle Union's butt cheeks and just motorboat. But guess what? I can't get that. That's life. Just like you can't get a job in this industry with that in your system. It's that simple, man. It's life. It sucks. It's probably even unfair, but nobody cares. You understand? Nobody cares, bro. You either can or you cannot. It's that simple. And until you look yourself in the eye and say, "Hey, man, I'm until you accept you're a piece of shit, you won't fix it." That I know for a fact. This conversation touches a lot of people in a certain way. That's why there's only one person hit the gas. Yeah, everybody don't like this conversation. Same thing goes for fat people. I'm fat. Until I let go of the cupcakes, I will remain fat. It's that simple. Say no to honey buns or die fat. But see, the age I am and you in is different. So when you get my age, you start accepting shit. All right, well, this is who I am. You don't know who you are yet. You're walking around acting like you want to do something with yourself, but your actions are saying the truth is you just kind of want to work a bullshit job, smoke a little bit, chase tail, and smoke weed. What 21-year-old man don't want to do that? Huh? What 21-year-old man don't want to do that? We all want to sit back and get fellatio while we smoke a blunt. Yeah, that's not reality to people who have to work for a living. It's not. And you're being disingenuous by running around saying you want to do all these things when the truth is you just need to be honest. Now, here's the thing. You could just be honest and say, I only want to work bullshit jobs that don't piss test me and I'm just going to be a bum. You could just say that. And that could be your path and you could be happy at it, but you can't stand that. That's beneath you. You want to be in the conversation to somebody that's doing something good, that's getting their stuff together. When the truth is that is a lie. You're not. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. That's a lie. You're not doing that at all. Then you come to the internet and you want to talk amongst the people that are in this live right now, but they did what they were supposed to do. You think we didn't smoke weed back then? Oh my gosh, the drugs. Can y'all tell him we smoked weed back then? Because he thinks, what do they know? They're old because 30 is old to him. Like he said, maybe I'll stop when I get old, like 30. is, is that right? We smoked drugs too. You know that, right? We smoked drugs too. Yeah. Had a ball. Yeah, we smoked drugs too. Your generation didn't invent drug dealing. You know that, right? Oh my God, we got high. 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 Oh, we was smacked. Smacked. You think I don't remember it? Taking the blunt and cracking it down the middle with 2 fingers. Dumping out the guts. Opening my ounce of magic drugs. Heavenly Father. Taking it out, putting it in my grinder when I discovered a grinder. Because at first I was breaking it up by my fingertips. And I would put it in my grinder. Because I was a smoker. We 4.5 in it. We don't do nothing less than that. Forget about it. This is gonna be a problem. And it was a Dutch master. And I would grind it up. Heavenly. Oh my God. I grind it up. And I had a big grinder like that though. And I take it up, move around, grind it. I just keep grinding because I like mine grind. I feel like it smoked better, had a better irrigation. I liked it. Don't tell me we didn't do drugs. You understand that, don't you? And then I'd shake it and bake it. Then after the blunt was done, the blunt was open and the grinding was done, I put it on the blunt. I'd knock it. I want everything out of it. Everything. And I would put it all in a straight line in the middle. Then I'd take my fingers and I'd fold this one first and then fold the other one back and then lick it, make sure it's good. And I tap it because I like it to be packed. I don't like the loosey goosey. My blunts didn't hang like this here. I didn't believe in that. You never had someone hitting the blunt just all over the place, like the blunt got no direction in life. No, my stuff was together. And I would tap it, use a straw, tap it in, so everything like that, roll it up real goody woody. Tell me we didn't do drugs. And I never, ever, I hated the regular lighter. No, sir. I only use torches. You understand? And it would be about this. The smokers know it'll be about that big around. That's a good, decent size, about that long, that big around. Yes. And I'd light that thing up and I hit it. Make your eyes water. Yeah. We had a strand that we smoked down at DMV. We called it Zeus. Man, we don't do joints out the East. Zeus. We do blunts. I don't know what joints do, but it ain't enough in there for it. And then we'd freaking hit it, and I'd smoke around and make bad life decisions. Get high, chill with my boys for a second, and say, I gotta bounce, and I go get some butt. Woo! That was the life. And then eat. And I was happy. Because I was never gonna grow up. Yeah. I was never gonna grow up. Never gonna grow up. Never. Life wasn't going to catch up to me. Right. Right. Life is never going to catch up to me. But here goes the question. Did he catch up? Yes. Because life catches up. And eventually, guess what? I did get older. And I tried to duck urinalysis test because I didn't want to give up the drugs. You understand? So what I would do is I would drink a jug of water. I would take something back in the day we called niacin. Mm-hmm. I remember the itchy scratchies. And it'll make you feel all warm. But you kind of itchy scratchy is like pins and needles is all over while you're taking the niacin because your homeboy said, oh, you pass the test if you do this because it cleans out your blood. Remember that? So now we looking stupid. I didn't even know what niacin was I was taking. I could be taking fentanyl. I didn't know what it was. And you know what I remember about those days more than anything? And boosted on them when I hit the kids, yeah. You know what I remember about those days? I remember after peeing in a cup, it being super light because I'm drinking a bunch of water. I remember peeing in that cup and worrying for 2 days. Got me worrying for 2 days. Oh my gosh, the worry, bro. Hoping I passed it. Hoping I passed it. Yeah. Hoping I passed it. That worry. Every time I had to do it, I remember the constant worry, bro. Y'all don't remember that? Convertible Creed, y'all remember that? Great matches, even those of us that have put in the work but still did with gravy. Yes, yes, the worry. So now when the person tells me you have a random, I get to work down the county, by the Chattahoochee. I walk in the door right to the terminal. What does the terminal say? Oh, you come to the side. You got to go to the office. All right, I go to the office. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Piss in this cup. You got to do it now. Can I? No, you cannot. You know, that's how the randoms go, Jonathan. So if I was smoking on the weekend, then I get back in the truck and I slide through the terminal. They can what? They can what? Now you get there and they can hit you with a random. Show of hands, who's been random more than 2 times in a year? Who's been random more than 3 times in a year? Yeah. Now I got to go take this piss test immediately. Do you understand the peace and clarity and tranquility when you know your shit is clean? Pee when? Where? How? I'll pee before you screw it. Yeah, I'll pee before you screw it. Why not? Why not? Boogie. Bugsy says he got it 5 times last year. Y'all tell him what would have happened if y'all smoked on the weekend before you got back on the road down the county. And 3 days since you been home, you was blazing, and they hit you with that joint. What was they gonna do? What was they gonna do? Tell Jonathan what they were gonna do if he popped hot. What are they gonna do? Random after you get into an argument with your DM. Been there. Been there. Thanks for contributing to the live. There's only 2 people that's contribute to this live right now. No one did the cash app, so we won't be on here long. Convertible Creed and M. Boosa, I appreciate you believing in the message. Yeah. Once you pop hot, they're gonna fire you, Jonathan. And when they fire you, they don't just fire you and let you go. Oh, we'll fire you and give you a good recommendation. No, no. They're not going to give you a recommendation to go somewhere else and do drugs. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That look. Of course, Curtis Taylor will tell you. They're going to put it on something called a clearinghouse. And what does that tell all the other potential jobs in your field? You own drugs. You own drugs. Yeah. You own drugs. And for 3 years, you can't get a job. For 3 years, you cannot get a job. That's it. For 3 years, you cannot get a job. So that's 4 or 5 months you got away with it. You've been getting $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. You've been getting some money. You done got a new cell phone. You know you done did that. You got the new iPhone 39,000. You remember that? You went back to the crib. You dropped $4,000 on something. You got a nice little car. You tinted the windows. You hit a couple of new biddies. You got some new clothes. You done posted it all over your gram. You done posted it all over Facebook. You done posted it all over everywhere. You said this is your truck, entrepreneurship, black excellence. That's what you said. And everybody said congratulations to you. You like the admiration. Everybody thinks you're the man. Oh my God, how did you get into this? That's what they're going to say. How did you get into this? Mr. Clark. Now, top of the cash app, knocking out Mbusa. And then you're going to feel great about yourself. You're going to feel something you never felt before. Accomplishment, which is the best drug you can get. You're going to feel accomplishment. You understand? And as you feel accomplishment, women are going to treat you different. Your aunties are going to treat you different. Your grandma's going to treat you different. Your sister's going to treat you different. Those are going to come into you for questions and how do you do this and how do you do that? And it's going to feel good to you. Because now you're the man with the answers. But here goes the problem. You done pop hot. That's over. Now you're back to being Jonathan the fuck up. Of course, he went over there, had a good job, and screwed it up. You screwed it up. T Stacks, we see you. You screwed it up. You screwed it up. That's the first thing you did was screw it up. Because you wanted to smoke weed. And I don't think I didn't enjoy the smooth bean footage. Yes, mas bueno. But you can't do that. You cannot do that and do drugs. Angelique Storm, what are you talking about? I ain't never blocked you. Y'all don't block Angelique. I don't remember blocking you. You cannot do that and do drugs. You can't do both, man. The sad thing about life is this. You have to make a choice. Why do I have to? Why is irrelevant? Why is irrelevant? Why is irrelevant, bro? Why is irrelevant? Just know you have to. You got to choose. You have to choose. And if you do not choose, they will choose for you. You know that, right? I don't see you blocked up here, Angelique. I'm sorry. I don't see that. I'm looking around through my stuff and I don't see that you're blocked. Yeah. But the show has to come on. I'll look at it. I'll look at it later. But yeah, you have to go through that, bro. You have to learn. I was a great flatbed company driver. I'm high off of the whole white line. Come on now. The craziest feeling while smoking weed is knowing you need to stop. Come on. Come on. You ain't never lied. Is knowing you need to stop. But I didn't have a bunch of kids. What does kids have to do with anything? You're screwing up by yourself. Thank God you didn't have no kids. Kids weren't going to switch that situation for you. Thank God you didn't have any kids. But can you really make money? Or is that what you're interested in money, huh? Yeah, well, I'll put it to you like this. You're making nothing now. Nothing. Oh, yeah, but I work at a little warehouse. Yeah, that's nothing, bro. That's $17, $23 an hour to die is nothing. You could have easily went to school. I know your area, and I looked it up. There's community colleges there with grants you can get. You hear me? There's community colleges with grants you can get and everything. You could have gone to a private school on the state, went there and got every single one of your freaking where you're going. You can go get every one of your endorsements, right? You can go in and get every one of your endorsements. Go to a job, get 70 out the door. The auntie you staying with right now don't make $70,000. You told me what she did. You can go in there and make 30,000 more than her from the gate. Do a year OTR if you choose. Right? Do a year OTR if you choose. Come back and go over to Dirty Broke and get you a job 120,000. Forget about it. Done. Now you make the most money of the people in your family. 120,000. $120,000. So you're telling me you have a 12-month path to 120,000 with no student loan. Your friends who you're going to be jealous of real soon is may get to 75 but will owe 100 to 200. It's a good deal for you, bro. When you get to Dirty Broke's going to have you coming home every night or every day. So you can have that home time. But here's where it doesn't matter about the home time for you, but see, because you're a fuck up. That home time is where you're going to mess up. because you probably didn't get the memo that all the little knuckleheads you hanging around with, yeah, you gotta get rid of all of them. You gotta get rid of all of them. All of them gotta go, and that leads us to our next conversation. You have the inability to get rid of dead weight. I don't have to get rid of all my friends from childhood. Well, see, that depends on the friends. If you have friends that want to do something with their life, you don't have to get rid of them. If you're the flunky out of the friends, please don't get rid of them, because a lot of y'all act like, I ain't got to get rid of my friend because you're the piece of shit. Of course you didn't. You're the person they should be getting rid of. But if you're going up to your friends and you're the only one that's trying to come up with a plan and they're just sitting around high waiting for the next cheek wagon to come through, hey, maybe you have to get rid of them. Nah, I ain't switching up on my boys. Yeah, well, that's a bum move. That's a bum move. Bums do that. Yeah. I don't know an adult now from where we're from that hangs out with the same people. That hangs out with the same people. Who? You shouldn't have to, but you do. You shouldn't have to, but you do. Because what are these people trying to get done? Nothing. They're not trying to get anything done. They're not interested in getting anything done. At all. I believe it was a past beef that I had with a friend. And their wife said, you have to separate to elevate. Yeah. Some cases that's true. I don't see how it pertained to me, but whatever. And they're not doing better, but whatever. Peer pressure's a bitch. No direction's a bitch. You have no direction. I mean, who does have direction? And the infamous, I don't want to be a trucker for the rest of my life. Well, listen, man, I'm not asking you to be anything for the rest of your life. I will not know you for the rest of your life. People come in seasons, man. I won't know you for the rest of your life. But you got to get from no money to at least 60 grand a year to be considered a man. Now we're in the next conversation. You are not a man. Nah, you're not a man, bro. Oh man, oh man. No, you're not. No, you're not. Your sister had to pay for your Patreon, Playboy. And I'm telling you this knowing you're gonna cancel it. Your sister had to pay for your Patreon, doggy. What you mean? You got no money in your pocket right now. The women in your family are taking care of you. Your aunties, grandmas, and sisters, they're taking care of you. You're staying in one of the elders' house, eating up all the juicy juice, all the neck bones, not taking the trash out when you know you're supposed to be doing, smoking and all that stuff outside your grandmama house, using her car, knowing them brakes is bad, and you ain't got a dime to fix your grandmama brakes. Fuck, nigga, you should be crying in the mirror. Hey, what you mean? You're not a man. No, you're not. That's the lie. That's the lie. You're not a man. Ain't no way. Your generation of women don't even consider you a man. And are they wrong? That's another conversation. You're not a man. You're not a man. No, you're not. There's a difference. Now, what am I then? You know what I'm saying? You're a male. Not a man. You're a male. You're a male. Another contribution from Convertible Creed. He's one of the 4 people that put it into the joint. Look at this conversation. Nobody likes this. I get it. Brian Thompson, I see you. No one hit the cash app, so I get it. But I know these are gonna be bad because I came here talking about Jigaboo. I didn't. I came on doing a real message today, so I already accepted that in the beginning. Yeah, your grandma needed new washer to dry. When I was a kid, I thought washers and dryers were expensive. They're not, bro. They're like $500. Convertible Creed can buy your grandmama a washer and dryer. Juwop can buy his grandmama a washer and dryer. Juwop can go to wherever his father is and make sure he's straight. You need something, daddy? Your little sisters in the world, or older sister, or your sisters in the world where people take advantage of you with more money. Your sister is not married, from what you tell me. She's single. Your father's passed away. Whose responsibility for your sister is it as of now? I'll wait. Who is responsible for your sister as of now? Father's old and died. She hasn't married yet. She hasn't had kids yet. She's out here trying to make it. Who's responsible for her right now? I'll wait. Bugsy says he bought his granny a house. I'll wait. Curtis says you're talking to a man who bought his sister 2 cars. You hear me? So if your sister's car breaks down right now, she gonna have to come to me. I give her $500. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to come to somebody like me. You gotta come to Wet Willie. You know Wet Willie gonna take it down through there. She may come to King. She may come to Jaron, Bugsy. You hear me? May come to Greg at 1011. You know? She a pretty little thing. Got a nice tight body on him. Oh, Lord. Jesus, Joseph. So she come to Wet Willie. She come to Mbusa. Right? She come to Wet Willie. She come to Mbusa. She come to Curtis. Wet Willie gets a call. Wet Willie answer the phone. Yo, who was up? Were you in town? Yeah, I'll be there like tomorrow. Right? I just got to drop this little load of the situation. I'll be there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Your sister say, I'm going through so much right now. Wet Willie says, oh, what you going through, baby? First of all, calm down. Calm down. I tell you, don't worry about shit. What's up? Tell Wet Willie what's wrong. Now, what you think a man like Wet Willie gonna do? Tell me what's wrong, baby. Is this car always got a problem? I'm trying to fix it. I ain't never got no money. And Wet Willie says, oh, baby, I'll check it out when I get there. Wet Willie gets there, walks around the car like he know anything about cars. All right, try to turn it on. All right. All right, no, all right. See what's happening is your deliberary fibrillator is going out. Woody woo. But my man's, so he get his mans to come look at it for him. What's going on with it, man? Man, it's my little shorty, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to highlight the car having problems. She can't get back and forth to school. Woody back and forth to work. You go in there, look in there. It's probably something simple like plugs, but she don't know. She has no man near her. You're not a man. You're not checking. See, you could be a man with no money. You could be a man with no money who is checking your grandmother's, your sisters, and your auntie's cars when they're around, popping the hood, making sure the oil's in there, shit like that. You could be doing that. But I don't think you're doing that. All she needed was a fuse, plugs, and wires. And what is that to Wet Willie? Come on now. What is that to Wet Willie? Y'all know y'all can go down the counter and get that. That's nothing. That's a $200 visit. And if you got a homeboy that do it, it ain't even that. Depending on the car. You know Wet Willie gonna take care of it. And he gonna take a dime through there. Your sister. Now your sister out there getting it up. When the truth is, she was supposed to call her who? Her brother. Something is wrong with my car. You were supposed to go look at the freaking car. You were supposed to figure out what was wrong with it. You were supposed to get your homeboy to look at it. And he say, man, this ain't nothing but some spark plugs and woo. Man, how much is it gonna run? Man, give me $150. I take care of your sister for you. Bomb. Since he get it right, you the man. All right, it's good now. Don't worry about it. Just bring it back, check it next week. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But you can't do that. You ain't got no money. You don't have no money and you have no interest in being a man at all. At all. At all. And now there's a person in the live saying that I'm wrong for saying this when it's the truth. See, King about to tell me I'm wrong. King, the first one. Y'all don't want King nowhere near my family member. None. You hear me? I don't want King rich ass nowhere near my family. Oh, but I get you a car. Bong. Now my family members at the house in Texas. Absolutely not. No. Come to me. I'll take care of it. I can't take care of it. You come to me. You hear me? Someone tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Especially she a little cute thing too. Butterscotch. Yo, it's bad, dog. It's bad. The stuff she gonna have to do, bro. It's bad. It's gonna have to be sloppy. You feel me? Like it's gonna have to be sloppy. That's a fact. Oh man, these dudes ain't. These truckers are tricks, bro. Truckers are tricks, bro. All day long, baby. You got to know. You got to know. You have to know, man. You gonna have to pay for that. She gonna hit him with the, oh, I pay you back. No, baby, you keep your money. I don't want no money from you. I just want a little time. I just want a little time. You feel me? I just want a little time, baby. That's it. That's it. I just want a little time. You feel me? I take care of you. A little time. That's it. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be coming into town, man. You know, I work so much trying to get this business all the grind. I come into town, don't be having nobody want to chill with. And yeah, I chill with you. You know, where you at? The Ritz-Carlton. That's where I'm at. What you mean? Hey. And we know it go down at the Ritz Carlton though. You know it go down at the Ritz Carlton. Oh yeah, you know what go down at the Ritz Carlton though. You know it go down at the Ritz Carlton though. No, that's something women sway when they don't understand we don't give a shit. You're not playing me. I got it. You hear me? What you mean? How you playing me? I got it like that. What you talk about? I'm coming to town. I've been training for 2 months. I'm coming to town. I got 16 on me. Shout out your problem 300. How you playing me? I'm gonna blow 300 at the restaurant. I'm gonna throw it on some cheese. What it mean? Nah. You can't play a man. Money is a fiat currency. You understand that? Pay attention. Money's a fiat currency, meaning fake. So I can give you something that's fake for your body. How am I getting played? That don't make sense. Come on now. I'm not getting played. 2 months on the road, come home, $300 car fix and some dinner for some hot cheeks. That ain't a bad deal, bro. That's nothing. That's the tension, babe. I think I got the women mad. Jesus, Joseph. Jesus, Joseph. I done pissed the women off. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Ask your significant other or ask a father or a brother. It's nothing. What's $300? What's $400? What's $500? It's nothing. It's nothing at all, baby. I got you. What's the problem? It's nothing. Now the truth is, I would have been able to get my hands on them if a brother shit was together, right? A woman that comes from a family with men in it, you can't do that to. Yeah, if she comes from a family with men in it, you can't do that to her. Because when her car breaks down, who does she call? She can call her brother. She can call her uncle. She can call the male friend of the family. She can call a cousin. She can call her daddy. She can call her granddaddy. No, because what you're not understanding is 10, 11, what she thinks is irrelevant. That's the problem with women right there. We don't give a fuck what you think. That's the truth. We don't care. That's like me thinking about what Verizon thinks of me when I pay them. I don't care what they think. That wouldn't matter if I gave a shit about her thoughts, and I don't. You don't think about what T-Mobile or Verizon thinks of you, do it? Do y'all? Y'all don't think about that. Y'all don't think about what the restaurant thinks of you when you spend $200 when you go home. No, you don't think at all. You know that I'm going to use this money to get what I want. That's it. After the thought process, it's over. It's over to a man. That the whole purpose of us making money is to do that. We don't feel bad at all. See, it being a feel bad thing is new. The whole simp shit, that's new. That's never been a problem. I make money to barter with the money to get what I want. If that's some cheeks, so be it. That's the truth. A person say, well, oh, you're a trick. Or I'm efficient. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I got them cheeks regardless. It don't matter to me. It's $300. What's $300 to a lease driver or owner op or a team driver or someone like that? I don't mean no money. $300 ain't no money. $400. And when y'all go on the road and you go home and you listen to people's problems, it don't be no money to you. Oh, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Everything messed up. Why? My tire popped. I don't have $150. What's that to y'all? $150? I'll give you that. Yo, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. $150? What you mean $150? I'll give you $150. And another thing people don't understand about men, dudes who got money like that don't care about money. Truck drivers don't care about no $200-300, bro. They don't. They don't. They don't. And if it's no money. The same way if she was your little sister, you would pay it and not think about it, and not ask for it back. It's the same way if it was a chick you tricking on. It's the same thing. It's just you can't do your little sister, but you can do Keisha. That's a fact. Listen to what the men's saying. Guns and butter. Facts. It's nothing. That is why it is one of the most terrible things that could be done for a female to be born into a family with non-males, with non-men. There can be males there, but non-men. Because the truth is they fall by the wayside. Then they got to go barter to get something done from people that ain't related to them. And what are they going to want? I'll wait. What are they going to want? What do you have to offer me? You want my money? What are they going to want? Good conversation? They're going to want something. He's about 16, 18. These lease teaming dudes is making 34, 45 a week. They're not going to want a handshake. I'll flip it. I'll flip it. What does a 45-year-old woman want from a 25-year-old man? You think ain't no women tricks out there? Come on. What you mean? Come on now. Let's think about it. That's what you telling me? You telling me there ain't no cougars out there? There ain't no cougars out there? Look how quiet it is, don't Yeah, look how quiet it is. Come on now. You tell me ain't no 45-year-olds paying? There ain't no 45-year-old chicks paying? Get out of here, man. All these young bucks online. Young buckaroos. Get out of here, doggy. You think they care? There's a dude in Atlanta named Black Steel. And he be doing these erotic massages to old bitches. Yeah. Look him up. Go to Instagram right now. Black Steel. And see the debauchery he's doing to these old ladies. Yeah. They paying. They pay him $500 an hour. Get out of here, dog. And they book in 3 hours. You mean? What you mean? To get turned and slapped. He's slapping the motherfuckers right on Instagram. That's somebody grandma, somebody auntie, somebody mama. Somebody mama getting slapped on Instagram by a young buckaroo. Come on, doggy. Come on. Now, are these women caring about what this young boy think? No. Not at all. They don't care. They don't care what he think at all. I know, young man, I about to get my $500 worth. You understand me? Hey, yo. That's the truth about what goes on. You need to have men around that you can come to and get stuff for nothing. So, King's daughter, car breakdown. She don't call no random dude. Guess who she calls? King. That's who she calls. King. Hey, Pop. I don't know. It's giving some crazy lights and it won't go into gear. Oh, really? Yeah, it won't go into gear. Where are you? Oh, I'm at the store. But I still got to get to school. Simple as that. Woody woody woo. King's gonna tow the car back to his house, and she's gonna go to King's house, open one of the garages because there's several, and she's gonna take one of King's car back and forth to work and wait until King fixes the car. So she gonna be driving Hot Boy back and forth to school. The car gonna be sitting in the garage. King's gonna come into town. He's gonna make a decision whether he's gonna keep the car or get rid of it. Oh, it's something simple. You get his mans to hook it up. Bop bop boogity. She's back on the road. Had to do nothing to get it done. That's the benefit. That's the benefit. If they have no one, if all she had was a brother that didn't care, all he want to do was smoke weed and stuff, she know not to call him. So she got to call Wed Willie. It is what it is. That's how the game works. That's how the game works. Women do the same thing with home cooked meals. I'm gonna leave it alone. Jingling. This was a terrible live for the. I mean, people hated this live, man. They hated it. Yeah, they hated it. They hated this live, bro. But the truth is, you can change all them circumstances, Jonathan, with one decision. Call it two. Call it two. You could change the situation by getting off the drugs. 90-day. Go exercise, drink plenty of water, study the book, go up to the DMV, get your permit, right? Call the place, all the trucking schools in your area, see if there's any grants or anything like that for you. Go there, get that done. Turn around, go get a job, make money on the road, keep your money in your pocket. And then when your sister calls, you got the money. Nah, I'm a cash app you what it costs. Nah, I was seeing if my friend, nah, your friend, nah, you call me. I'll take care of it. You go over there, he gonna get the car fixed. Then he'll feel the joy of being the man. You'll feel the joy of being the man. Oh, what a relief it is. You'll feel the joy of being the man. Does anybody want to call in before we shut this down? 100 to the Cash App to open up the call-in show. Then he will feel the joy of being the man. He'll eventually move up to lease or move up to training, right? He'll eventually move up to training. Then he'll be coming home with $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000. Yeah, he'll come home with $4, $5, $7, $8,000. Thanks for the $20 towards the 100. Now we need 80. You understand that? He'll come in with that, right? Then what? Oh, you need a new car? Or he will buy a car and say, you just drive my car to work. I don't need it anyway. I talk to, you understand? I talk to brothers, bro. Brothers and uncles and stuff like that. And they say stuff like, oh, my niece driving my Honda right now because I'm on the road. I don't need it. She driving under my Honda right now back and forth to work till she get her own car. I've been thinking about getting her this. That's the stuff I hear from drivers. That's the stuff I hear. I've been thinking about getting her one of these. I've been thinking about getting her one of these. Hit that link to call in. What? You been getting a what? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a little Honda Civic, a little minivan from the auction or something like that to make sure her and her, my nieces and nephews is good. That's the stuff I hear. Y'all don't hear that shit? Make sure my nieces and nephews is good, man. I can't have my nieces and nephews looking crazy out here. You hear me? It's a beautiful feeling when knowing you the one everybody got to call. It's a lot of stress, but it's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. Now, while we waiting on people to call in and to see if we gonna hit the call-in show, while we waiting on that, we'll wait on that. Send in 100 right now to hit the call-in show immediately. We'll see if we're gonna go. If not, we'll stop it right here. Trucker Brown here. I'm just here to remind you that we are on Patreon. It does help out the channel. Thanks to all the people who sub to the Patreon this weekend. I appreciate you. New content is coming there, and these clips that I'm giving you are from the exclusive Trucker Report Live that I do with Phil, which his link is at the bottom on Rumble TB Uncut. So I appreciate y'all. Love the support. If you like the content, man, hit the buttons. Let me know. Thanks for coming to the Patreon. Oh, yeah, we got commercials now. I'm working on it. Mr. Test says all the time. I'm working on it. What I would like to happen is for the young people that come to my channel to understand the importance of independence, the importance of having your own. It is not an option. I can only speak to the men because I'm a man. I'm not a woman. The importance of having your own, making your own money. And understanding that this opportunity is it's a privilege, yo. It's a privilege. If you're 21 right now, you've seen what the job market is giving you at 4 years of not having a certificate or a certification. You've seen what the job market is offering you in that. And you've said yourself, it offers you nothing. It offers you nothing. You will see the transition between having no certification or having no CDL to having it. You'll see how hireable you are. You'll see how they'll throw jobs and benefit packages at you and sign-in bonuses. Your standard of living will unreasonably go up. Your standard of living will unreasonably go up. And why wouldn't it? Being out here and doing nothing, I hate to tell you, it is just not an option. It's It's not an option. Just hanging around and say, "Oh, I'm gonna take a year off." You can't do that no more. See, that was a thing when we were in high school. Person would take a year off. I just want to take a year from school. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to be focused, bro. This world's brutal. I mean, if y'all haven't heard, Tesla just dropped 10% of their employees. That's all over the news. 10% of their employees. How do you think they feel? They feel terrible, I'm sure. The holiest, I see you. Mr. Messington.
Yo, what's good? How's my audio?
Your audio's good. What's going on with you, brother?
Not much. Just to kind of piggyback off what you was talking about. Recently, at the top of this year, I had my stepmom pass away.
Sorry to
Died
hear
in the
that.
hospital. Died in the hospital in Detroit. Fought to kind of keep her life, for a minute. She was there for like 2 or 3 days. I didn't like the hospital that they sent her to, but that's a whole nother story. But she tried to cling on. Me and my sister, her daughter, very, very close. We had the same father, different mother. But she tried to hold on for her and her younger brother, but just couldn't. And went through the whole process of burying her and everything. And now we're at the point to where she needs a headstone. Her
Mm.
birthday is the 6th of June. Now she had, thank God, she had a life insurance policy, and I think you mentioned this before. That's black people. We got to do better as far as making sure we got life insurance and stuff, taking care of our business, so that our children aren't left to kind of pick up the pieces as far as burying them. But I ain't gonna go off on that tangent. But
Right.
nonetheless, her birthday is coming up on the 6th of June. So, um, you know, the money that she had left, she had to use for the burial, and then that didn't really leave much money to split between her and her brother. So
Mm.
she hit me like, Kurt, mama need a headstone. I got $3,300 towards it, but I need another 15. Sis, I got you. Going to go meet. Should be home next month, first weekend of next month. Going to go pick out a headstone. Now it's a sad way of having that responsibility of stepping up, because
Right.
that's not something that I wanted. I wanted her to still be here, to see her grandkids grow up and stuff. So
Right.
there's a flip side to that responsibility that can be kind of dark, but it still makes me feel blessed to even be in that position to be able to do anything at all.
Mm.
I'm
I
about to
get.
have my stepmom out here without no headstone, bro. No, I'm not gonna have my own mama out here with no headstone. So
Yeah. It's
it's
just
just a different way of
responsibility.
looking at it.
No, I
Yeah,
mean that it's still it's still a beautiful way. But when you're the person that takes responsibility, you take the good and the bad. It is what it is. Sometimes things cost and people don't have it. The truth is, we know you're a good brother because she knew to call you. That
yeah,
means that ain't the only thing you done floated. Ain't the only thing you done fixed. That ain't the only thing. None of that. And that's the beautiful part about that's one thing where these young guys, they want to be respected as men, but at the same time, when the men shit comes up, they're nowhere around because they're still running around banging their heads on stupid walls. And you can't smoke drugs anytime you want to.
uh,
It's just that.
that was never my thing even before I started doing this, and it ain't really ever changed. It's to get where you want to be, and even in getting into this industry, you have to have an exit plan. Figure out what your exit plan is, and you may not even know that coming into this industry, but you have to figure that out. Whether that's I'm going to retire doing this, which good luck with that. But I'm going to retire doing this. I'm going to start a business, or I'm going to leverage this money that I'm making to do something else, a different type of business or a different type of skill or whatever it is. Figure out what that is for you. Go into anything that you do with that game plan. Things are going to come. That game plan might shift. Life happens. But try to have an exit strategy, whatever you decide to do.
I agree.
And remove those roadblocks, especially the ones that you are in control of, like doing drugs and drinking.
Oh yeah. Hold on now. You said drinking. You gonna piss some people off. They likes to drink.
Got to get that up. You can't be doing that behind the wheel. I mean, if I drink, which I was never a drug user or a drinker. I come from two alcoholics and drug users from the '80s. Okay, so both of my parents was out here doing their thing, but again, I don't. I have a rule that I set for myself. Even when I go home, I do not consume any alcohol if I'm within 24 hours of getting back behind this wheel.
Right.
So there have been times I've been out with my family, hanging out, doing stuff. I'm a social drinker, so if we go out and I go to the city, go to Detroit, we go hit a bar, I might take a couple of shots of tequila or something, but not if I know that I'm within 24 hours of being back behind this wheel. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm I'm the designated driver for tonight. I got to be back to work tomorrow.
Right. Right. You don't
Y'all
need
do
to be
y'all thing.
waking up with the liquor mouth. That's the
That
worst.
too, and it's like if you under a load or you got to get to a place by a certain time, that goes into your efficiency and being punctual. That's another thing that's very important, not just in life, but it's specifically in our industry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I totally agree with that, man. You can't. I mean, I say it all the time, and it offends a lot of people, man. They don't like to hear that, but the truth is, having a beer before you go to work, that's wrong, man. You can't do that. Oh, well, it was last night. That's irrelevant, bro. You probably can get away with it for a while, but you're not supposed to do that, dog. You start work a day
All
before
it
you
all
get
it
in the
takes
truck.
is that one time that four wheeler, that D bag four wheeler, do some crazy goofy ish while you on I-15 headed towards SoCal, and you smack into her. Now you got to go do a breathalyzer and a drug test because they gonna do
Mm,
both. I had two accidents out in California. That's what happened. Well, no, one was in Nevada, one was in California. I ain't been back to the West Coast since, but that's another story. But both of those times, I had to go breathalyze and drug test.
mm,
I wasn't planning on waking up that day and some D bag hopping out in front of me and me not being able to stop in time because they just felt that what they was doing was that much more important than what I had going on. You can't
mm.
plan for that. So that's why
Yeah,
you always have to be on game,
yeah. You
on
gotta have
point.
rules to how you're moving, man, and then rules become values. And people don't want to let that happen because most people just want to have fun, and their job is
And I'm
something
I'm
that they
not
substitute
perfect.
to get money.
I don't want to come out here and try to make it seem like that. I got my issues, I got my vices, I got my things that I have to work on. But when it
Butt
comes to
cheeks.
money, when it comes to money, I'm not gonna let anything get in between that. Cause again, it's like my sister is my whole life. Now that her stepmom isn't here, I know that they're or then now that my stepmom, which is her biological mom, but isn't here, and we don't have the greatest relationship with with our father, who we share. Like I have that extra brunt of responsibility. Like Kurt, like you got to get your stuff together. It's another
Yeah.
reason why I'm leaving the trucking industry because it's like, okay, now it's time to elevate to something else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People, if that's the decision you want to make and go do something different, I completely endorse that, man. Get that shit done. Ain't nothing worse than staying in this business longer than you want to. It's nothing worse than that. I agree. I agree. Hold on, Messington. I got Mr. Clark on. Hold on. Um, Mr. Clark.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly, actually.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, I agree with everything. I think a lot of people, it's not just trucking either. At least from my background, a lot of it's been like blue collar work. Like you need to be up on on your drug tests, all the alcohol consumption, all that type of stuff, because all of those trades they care about that anyways. Even if you were to go to like a plumbing school or something like that, they still need that drug test because you're still dealing with the same type of industry where you're still maybe driving like a plumbing truck, even if it's like a little, F-250 or whatever.
Right.
It's exactly the same thing. It's all insurance at the end of the day anyways, right?
I agree.
Because even like owner operators aren't, they're subject to the same rules we are. They
Definitely.
still have to do the insurance thing. They still have to have all of that stuff. They still have to be typically, from what I've heard, they go into like a third party system where they'll randomly drug test them, but it's still a random drug test.
Yeah.
Even if you own the truck, it doesn't matter. It's at the end of the day, that's just part of the industry.
They can't have people inebriated or on drugs driving a missile down the street. It just
it doesn't work like that. Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of people, when I say, oh, don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol, they take personal offense to it, like I'm giving a jab at them, and it's just I just want it in your brain, because if anything happens in this industry, they figure out who to drop the blame on, and if you have that in your system, you're the person who gets the blame.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just the alcohol, the drugs, even like a lot of bigger companies, especially, like every time you mess up, they keep that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's like, oh, well, he has a history of this or whatever. It's like, well, so next time something happens, they can keep track of that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I totally agree. Everything
no matter what you do, you're screwed, basically. So,
I mean, I believe in life. That is true in most cases, but I think of it in this way. Do I want a truck driver or heavy equipment driver with something in his system near my people on the road?
Exactly.
And the question is no, because if it was your child that was killed, and they came back and said, this dude had cocaine and THC in his system, you're gonna have a fit. You're gonna have a fit. So it's like, come on now, keep the same respect for other people's kids that are on the road, because you're passing by minivans full of babies. You don't our school buses, God forbid.
Yeah.
So it's like, just get off the. I'm coming from someone who was into doing drugs. In my younger age. So when I tell people don't do it, I'm speaking from experience. You don't need that type of stuff, dude. You don't need it. And this world is so complicated to navigate through now. You damn sure don't need it.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. Yeah. I don't know. I have like a different perspective because I'm in the younger class of 23. So I'm kind of in the same boat as him, but I just don't get like if you want to get your stuff together, you got to get together. Nobody's going to do it for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah.
Well, a lot of it is not knowing the benefits of it. Some people, no one has ever broke down, or they've never seen a example of an actual adult doing what they're supposed to do. They'll say, oh, well, my parents. But a lot of the times when we think back on our parents, their shit wasn't together. So that doesn't mean you had a proper adult showing you, hey, man, you got an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If they're drinking and knocked down out fighting and getting DUIs, what is the kids going to do?
Same thing. Yeah.
The same thing, unless, because there's always that one kid that does the opposite of what their parents do because they can tell that it's bad. But that's if God gives you that thought process. But me personally, I just think it's stupid. It's like when I'm chilling and I'm the only sober one, I don't enjoy it. So I stopped hanging out with people who do that shit. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy, because I was a weed smoker, because drinking is just not I don't like how it feels personally.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it feels. I'm good. I'd rather focus on what I'm trying to get done, stay out of the way, limit my liability, and not make the mistakes that come with drinking. Because I was watching one girl, she got 27 years. Because she crashed into a family and killed like 5 people. And she was just coming from a bar, was only 4 miles from her house, and freaking creamed somebody's car and killed 4 people. And now she's 27 years in prison.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you got to live with that now too. Simple mistake right there. Oh, I could have just stayed home, taken Uber or whatever. But now you got to live with that for the rest of your life,
That's a good point, because come on, dude. We have Ubers. There's really no excuse.
Yeah.
You can Uber to the bar and from the bar.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know if they have this everywhere, but I've seen I think it's in Europe, they have this thing where like there's a service where somebody will come to your location and drive your car to your house. So there's no excuse about, oh, I got to go back to the bar now and go find my car. No, like there's services out there depending on what city you're in that will drive your car physically to your house with you in it. So you're not, yet again, you're not dealing with the whole drinking and driving thing, but your car is there now. So even the hassle of going back to the bar and picking it up isn't there either. So I just don't understand that at all.
That is, and my thing is like, dude, you could really do it. You could have a drink at the house. Why do you need to go somewhere and have it? You can have a little drink of whatever you drink right there on the recliner and watch TV and just pass out.
Probably cheaper too.
Exactly. Like, what does a bottle of alcohol cost in a store? $30.
Something like that, yeah.
If you're in a major city, a shot will run you $20.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
you can buy a bottle for that, basically, So
yeah, so you could just have a little drink at the crib, laugh at Wheel of Fortune, pass out. No legality, no problems, But I guess people, they want to be seen, they want to go out, they want to, talk up on chicks and stuff like that. But and that's a whole nother conversation as well, because if you get drunk, y'all both get drunk and y'all do something stupid. What's the legality? When did she say yes? When did she say no? There's a lot of conversations that could be had around that.
Yeah.
Alcohol at the sound. So I mean, I agree with you, Clark. I agree with you 100%. I gotta call my boy Henry in here. 1 second.
Okay.
Henry,
what's going on, man?
Man, I'm just trying to make it, and I damn sure ain't trying to mess up. What's going on with you, boss?
Man, not much, man. I've been trying to tap in on the line for a while now, man. Been watching you ever since before I started driving. 2 years in.
2 years in, you liking it?
2 years in. I love it. It has its ups and downs, probably because I got a lot of, family things going on, sick parent. But other than that, I can't complain. And I also started at the regime, so everything you tell them, man. I was watching the video the other day. Me and my wife started at the regime. Yes, sir. Hey.
Which regime you started at? The England?
You know the regime, the one that the ones that's always. Hey, I can't say their name.
The league. You in the league?
Yeah, man. Down there in Springfield, man.
Oh no.
Oh man, tell me about it. But hey, I got out of it what I needed to. Me and my wife both trifecta, and hey, I can't complain. I was just calling really just to really motivate the youngsters, man. I couldn't imagine if I made some money like this at 21, 22. Oh my God.
Right, man. I'd have been balling out of control, bro.
You hear me? I think we're closer to the same age. I think you got me by like 2-3 years, but I couldn't imagine making this money. If I was 21 now, 21, well, you got to be 21. So 21 now, making this money at like 21, 22, a year or two in the game. Oh my God. But they can't leave the cheeks alone though. You know what I'm saying? They got to be up under the cheeks all day, and
That's a real big part of it. Leaving cheeks, they don't want to leave. They don't want to admit that, but that's a big part of it.
Man, that's a big. You can bring the cheeks with you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think they want to.
Man, I don't know, man. All I can say is it's life changing, man. Even given that we're in a recession, me and my wife, we looking to buy a house. We can do it cash. Or we get a loan. It's one of those type of situations, man. Saved up our money. We both local now, but I work for a separate company from her. I hope you can't see my shirt.
No, I don't. I can't. I'm not showing you at all because.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I'm pneumatic now. So.
That's gravy right
there. Yes, sir, man. I don't know what to say, man. Everybody that's thinking about getting into it, I think that you're thinking about it too hard. You just need to hop out and do it.
Yeah, jump out there. You messing with the farms?
No, not the farms. I'm working for if I could give you a hint, one of the larger bulk companies.
Okay. I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about. Starts with a V.
No, it starts with the F.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. So you going from the distributor to the customer?
Yep.
Yeah, that
We're going from the mill. Matter of fact, we're going from the mill, straight to the customer. So
to the
we
customer.
deal with Nestle.
Mm-hmm.
We deal with Nestle.
Arena.
Yep.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't want to give any. I don't want to. Hey,
no, it's a plug. Don't get it out, bro. Don't get it out. They don't even know. They don't even know, bro.
Cause you was talking about the hopper stuff, and I'm like, oh man, there they go. Cause I go and get my load. And I'm like, oh yep, there, that's what he's talking about right there.
You're doing better than Hopper, bro.
You think so?
I know so for a fact. See, me, I'm going from the field to the distributor. You're going from the distributor to the customer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now in the Hopper stuff, even our cleanup is is a little bit worse than y'all stuff. Get flying everywhere. I got to wear a respirator because dust be up there.
Yeah, I don't have to do all of that.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing is less training to get into, and but other than that, y'all be having better trucks too. I done seen some guys in some dope trucks, man, dealing with pneumatic.
Well, yeah, that's probably more so like the owner op, but like company wise, our trucks are okay, but it's not like the regime because we getting a lot of, we going in a lot of dirt lots and we beat up on these trucks. Yeah, we beat up on these trucks. So I'm not gonna say these ain't the worst now. We definitely better than others,
Yeah, there's some raggedy jokers out there messing with it, bro.
But but my company, I will if people are willing to, if they are willing to at least do their research, my company, they will take you in with straight out of school. I obviously came over here with a year over the road experience.
Mm-hmm. So they slid you right in.
They'll bring you right on in, train you. I'm talking about I'm trying to think of how much I can say and what I can't say.
Yeah, what so how far away from the house do you go?
I live 30 minutes from my job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a different situation, but okay, all right, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, I'm in a different situation because I'm dealing with my mother's sick, so they're keeping me. I'm in a more better situation you probably would ever hear of in trucking, period. But they keep me close to home for now, so I'm just stay here like no more. I don't drive no further than maybe like an hour and a half away from my terminal, and then my terminal is like 40 minutes, not even 40. My terminal is like 35 minutes from my house.
You're winning.
Yeah.
You're winning big time.
Yeah. And then now when I was going out, I go out let me see. I go out no more than like 5 hours. So they will make sure that when I go out, I can turn it. I'll be able to turn it usually. So I go to like I don't really want to give away my location, but I'm close to the regime. In other words, I'm in that state.
Okay.
So I would go like to Arkansas, Iowa.
Oh, that's flat land. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, no mountain driving. Indiana, Illinois,
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. That's a good deal, man. You see, man, what I was learning, man, I got into the wrong commodity because of where I be at. I really should have been trying to get up in the Northwest so I can be hauling stuff for like drinks and condiments like mustard seed. That shit.
Oh wow,
that's nice life, bro. You gotta look into that. Look into beverages for what you do.
Okay.
And man, there's so many perks to that. The place is clean. It smells like freaking whatever the beverage is. No bad smells. It's a good deal, but a lot of the time, I'll say the dominant society gates keeps those type of jobs. So and or they'll put it in a way where you have to live in a certain state.
Yeah.
And you can't get it from where you are. So a lot of that stuff you would have to make the decision to move where they are.
No, you say that all the time. That's and that's another reason why I came on here too, because people can't be afraid to move.
Oh my God, yes.
You can't. If you're afraid to move, then just go get into something else. Go be an electrician or carpenter or something like that, and just stay in your town. But to really make money in this driving stuff, I had to catch myself. You gotta be willing to move where the money's at.
Facts.
But I can honestly say, like, people don't realize all the gems that you drop, man, and you do this out of the kindness of your heart. You know what I mean? And, a lot of people, it's so many gems that you drop, people aren't catching it because they haven't even took the step further to even start to go get in their CDL.
Right.
You know, you watching all of the videos, I watched almost every video that I watched that you drop, you're always giving them gems. Everything they need to know is right there.
Yeah, it
You
just
telling them
depends
where
on
to go.
how they think of themselves. If you're not thinking you
Exactly.
can do it, or a lot of people, they are a slave to their support system.
Yeah. Yep.
They got to stay next to their mama, aunties, and stuff like that, or chicks they can hit or something like that. When the truth is, you know, one of the best. I told a dude one time, he was from Washington. I told him one of the best states to live in with a CDL is Mississippi. He would not believe me.
I agree.
They were the top, but they're in the top 3 for paid to cost of living for a CDL driver, Mississippi.
I'm thinking about moving over there close to the Chattahoochee. Me and my wife, that's what we thinking about going.
Man, you literally, if you like to live off the beaten path, oh, you be living the dream over there.
Yeah, I'm a country boy by heart. So
your marriage is strong though, right?
Oh yeah, man. I've been with my wife 12 years, and we've been married this year. It'll be our 3rd year being married. So
yeah, because it's a lot of temptation down in Chattahoochee, bro. You can't just go
I
down.
know it is. Yeah, I know it is. She know it is. You know, I can't walk around blindfolded. So you just gotta stay focused and really have goals. Set yourself goals. That's how you stay focused with this, because you make a lot of money.
Yeah, and you can easily mess yourself up, but if you also can easily set yourself up good.
Yeah, you can.
Because if you don't mind a nice little country house off one of them back roads, you can get off.
I don't mind it at all. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. And then I even like what got me into getting my CDL though. I don't mean to hold you. I don't want to hold you at all. But what got me into getting my CDL, me and my wife did the little box truck thing, you know, back in 2020, 21.
Oh yeah, that was hot.
Man, hit a deer down in Texas, Tyler, Texas. Man, took me out of business.
Jeez. You didn't got cut off. Oh, there you go. Keep going.
You hear me? I told my wife, I said, I got to get that money back, and I need you to help me get it, because it's gonna take more than just my back. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna, pretty much we hit the road. We ran a couple more loads with that truck. Man, took it, brought it back home. Amigo came from California, came and bought it. Got it off of me. And then we went ahead. After I got that money, I closed shop. I went to the regime, and then ever since then,
it's cooking, because the regime gonna put you to work immediately.
The regime gonna put you to work immediately. And then I was watching a video yesterday where you were talking about, man, they'll feed you. Man, you can come right off the Greyhound, straight out the penitentiary.
Oh yeah.
In certain circumstances, not everyone. Yeah. And they will put that. I'm talking about they will feed you. What you say to? You said they up to, what was it, $1,200 now? We got the $900 check.
Yeah. See, I was paying people $7. You got the $9, and the people in the chat said they up to like $12.
They up to $12, bro. You make it that $1,200. That ain't bad right off the street. But then you got guys who out here don't have no record. They just at home. They cheat up. You know what I'm saying? What do you say on a Tuesday afternoon?
Doing nothing at all. Just running around, doing drugs, and don't care about no consequences or anything. And that's sad. Old boy got cut off, man. Hopefully he'll eventually call back. Mr. Star.
How's it going? How you doing, TB?
Hey man, you got to tell me how it's going, brother. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Man, I just got the biggest check ever. My little CDL career just came tonight, so I'm feeling pretty all right.
Oh shit! Well, what the check talking about? What is it talking about?
It was 1,500 and some change.
Oh man, you winning, bro. At 22.
crazy because Maryland they took like 700 something out of all the taxes. I'm like, dang, well, state and federal, and then plus the other stuff. I'm like, dang.
But see,
So
then I told you that's why drivers move, bro. Because let's say if you would have went to if you was in South Carolina, they only take 4%, bro. You would have kept most of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
the reason why I'm not moving because I'm at my mom's right now, so I'm just trying to take advantage of that. A lot of
But
people
see,
ain't.
yeah. I mean, if you with your mom, then ain't nothing to really complain about. You winning.
Right,
You
but
winning.
back what y'all was saying about the one dude who was smoking weed. I was saying he still got hope because I was 21 years old last time I hit my last blunt, and
Hmm.
after I stopped 6 months later, I was still 21. Of course, I was at a mega carry taking my test, and I passed
Mm.
everything. And he did a hair follicle in urine, so he still
So
got
right
hope.
now you clean.
Yeah, I'm clean right now. Yeah, I'm clean. It's been over a year, and I don't plan on going back. And I'm every time I go home, I'm around weed. I got friends who smoke, so I'm always around
Right.
weed. But I don't smoke it though, because I know
Yeah.
not to.
Yeah, that take you a little money, man. But shoot, think
Yeah.
about it. Think about it. If you stay long enough to train, they'd give you double that. They give
See,
you
that's
three
that's
back.
that's what I'm trying to do. But I just had a preventable cause last week, so I don't know if that's gonna stop me
What you
from
mean?
training.
You crashed?
Nah. I pulled out in the dock, and the trailer door caught a piece of the dock, and it put some damage on the trailer door. And
Oh,
basically everything that happened, they gonna put it on the driver. So
yeah. That is one of them things that happens. That's not. There's a lot of preventable things you can hit. Like one time, I ran over a stop sign leaving. Like little shit can happen, but if you keep it what you supposed to. If that's like your only thing, they probably still let you train, bro.
well, other than that, and the fact that I blew two tires back in March, but that's it. That's
How did
all
you
I
blow
did.
the tire?
So man, so mind you, so we already talked about this, so don't go too crazy on me when I explain to you the story. I was in my hometown. I came up from my hometown. I ain't had no plans on drinking the night before, but it turned out to be that. So I was a little late. I was launched out late. My FMV took the plan off me, and by the time I got to the truck and all these groceries and stuff, it was a mess. So honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't take the time to do my pre-trip. All I did was I cleaned out my trailer and I got to the truck. I started my clock. I cleaned out my trailer and I got to it. And as I pulled off, I had two wheels on my drives. Two of my drive wheels wasn't spinning. So I don't know if the brakes was freezing because the truck was sitting for a whole week. It was kind of cold that week, so
Right.
I don't know if it got frozen or not. But yeah, I had blew two tires. I had to wait all day for the guy to come change it.
Hey man, that happens, bro. That's why they tell you like let's say you got to go back to work Monday. Really, you back to work Sunday. You supposed to already been to the truck, looked it over, make sure everything's in order. You done went shopping, put everything in. You're supposed to sleep in the truck the night before you go back. That way you
I
wake
was
up
thinking
with the
about
money.
I
That's
was
what
thinking
most people do, bro. You sleep in the
yeah.
truck, you done looked it over, everything's good. You drive. See, the thing about it, if you start it up or everything like that, the heat around it helps out the freezing brakes, or at least on the truck it will. And then
Uh-huh.
you'll be able to go do what you're supposed to do. But I know it's hard to do because you're home and there's a lot of things you want to do and stuff like that. But it's just part of the game. You give yourself some time.
Yeah.
You can't be hot boying out here, man. Like you getting money though. You getting money. All you got to do is don't mess up. That's it.
Oh no, yeah. That's the biggest thing. I'm just I got my mind on kind of what I want to do next. So,
What's
but
that?
that uh, shout out to DB. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Something in that category. Not
Oh
that
my
company
God, that's a
though. Not that
beautiful
company
thing,
though. But
man. You're gonna
I
be
ain't
the man out there, dog. The
I ain't
man.
focused on it right now though. I'm just really just trying to focus on. Cause I still gotta get my year in. I'm only like 6 months in right now, so or
Don't you
like
got to be
six,
23 to mess with that though?
nah, 21.
Oh damn, I thought it was
Uh,
23.
1 to 2 years OTR. They want you to have that, and obviously like a clear record and all that stuff. But when I go home in 2 weeks. And I only been home twice once this whole year. In 2 weeks it's
Right.
gonna be twice. So when I go home, I got, what I'm only hitting that NBA. You know what I'm aiming for. So
Oh yeah. You got to do that, man. You got to get that out of the
yeah,
way.
say all
But
that.
when you go home, man, you got to chill by yourself, bro. You can't
Oh
be
yeah, yeah. So my plan is just because every time I go home, I notice I'm the same day I'm out the house. I'm gone. I go shower. I'm out the house. I'm hitting people up. I'm trying to see what's going on. So when I go home this time, that whole first day I'm gonna just stay in the house. Take care of like my clothes and all that other stuff, and
right.
study and all that. Cause as soon as I go home, I go out to the NBA the very next day. So I'm making sure I lock in like that first day home. I'm not just so quick to just launch out and just go do this and that. I
I
gotta take
agree.
the time to gotta put myself first.
You got to put yourself first. And also, it's another thing too. Like some people, they learn. They can just get the book and learn. But for $500, you can go to a trucking school and they can help you get your hazmat in a classroom setting for only $500. So you'll go there for like call it 3-4 days, and at the end
Right.
of it, you'll test, and they will freaking Barney style you everything you need to know, and it almost guarantees you getting it.
Well,
And they
that
got
sounds
that
good.
right there where you at.
That sounds good. I don't know how it works because I know last time I took the hazmat test, I was 2 questions off. I did the fingerprint already, but I
Right.
don't know if I complete that the MVA test, if they'll just give me the hazmat right there and there. I don't know if that's the last step, but
Yeah,
I
if you
think
pass it, they gon' you know what I'm saying, they gonna give it to you. But let's say if you were to fail it again and you was like, you can go get formal training and they will teach you how to get. Another thing you can go get is you can take them $400 to the trucking school and they'll get you your manual endorsement and put that back
see
on
I
your
was
license.
see I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait on that probably some years because I know like I be thinking about all the stuff that's available in the trucking industry and I be like. And I know what stuff I look at with though I'm not comfortable with doing, or I know
Mhm.
that's hard in me, and I know I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it right now. But a lot of that stuff requires the manual though, because it's.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm a,
If you go home, they're gonna start throwing manual in your face. That's gonna be the next thing they're gonna hit you with. Oh, do you have your manual? You like, oh no, I don't got it. Oh, well, you kind of gotta have your manual.
mm,
So it's one of them things where if you go into a big company like what Dirty Broke telling you, you probably not gonna have to deal with that. But if you start going to like little niche companies, they're gonna hit you with that.
mm, it's
But
something I'm planning on clearing up.
yeah, you'll get that joint, man. You do your thing, dog. Like all you gotta do is just focus, man, and just and when you go home, when you go home, you gotta understand that technically you're still at work, bro. You're supposed to be washing all your clothes, you're supposed to be studying, you're supposed to be looking over your truck, making sure it's good. Sometimes you can turn your truck in to get fixed while you're home and it won't affect your money. There's stuff you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Usually when we go home, we think I want to do everything I don't get to do. So we end up going to the mall. You got a pocket full of money. You don't got a cut. You don't went and got your hair retwisted. You got to eat. So now you're running around like, yo, I'm kind of it right now. But at the same time, you have other responsibilities you kind of got to check on. That's why I
Yeah.
told you get a telly, get a
Oh, yeah.
squeeze up in there,
Doing
and
that
just
this
lay
time.
up.
I'm doing that this time. 'Cause I got this one little thing, She's 26, so you know what I'm saying. She talking about she
Oh, he hitting the older joint.
she talking about she gonna come through with a bottle. And, I ain't doing no driving. I ain't doing no drinking and driving this week home.
Yeah,
I'm at somebody's
oh
house. I'm in a
yeah.
hotel.
Door.
I ain't
I'm about to help you out right here. And listen,
working.
I really should be charging you for what I'm about to give you. Henry, don't say nothing because I hear you. I see you listening. Just chill. Listen. Go to because I know where you at. You in my stumping grounds. Go to
Mm-hmm.
the embassy. Okay. You go home. You get your 3 days at the embassy. Now they bring the wine and the drink from because they got room service. You just room service your food the whole time you there. You don't never gotta leave. And let me tell you, your little honey dip gonna feel like, dang, this nigga different. Like I got room. They bring the little things in there and they open it up with the little silver tops and shit, and all the food be there. And you ain't never gotta leave the room, bro. It's just cheeks and salmon for 4 days. That's all you gotta do, bro. Don't leave.
Like that.
That's
Cause
it.
I'm only about to be a player for this next year, man. Obviously, like next year or probably the year after, man. I'm about to settle down.
What the fuck is you talking
I'm,
about?
so
Bro,
I'm out-
stop it. No, stop.
I'm for real. I'm in the game. But after a year and a half, 2 years, I'm done. I'm trying to get a little girlfriend and I'm trying to move on to bigger things. Hopefully I got my myself set up by then because when I move, I'm definitely I be thinking I'll be looking all over the place for houses. I was looking at Iowa, I was looking at Wisconsin. I'll be all
Bro,
over.
man, listen, you 20. How old are you?
22.
You 22, and you telling me at 23 you gonna be ready to shut it down. That's what you telling me?
23, 24, I'm ready to shut it down. 25, 26, I'm ready to
Man,
be.
you done went up like 5 years, my nigga. Jesus Christ. You gotta make a decision. Is it next year or 5 years from now? Which one is it?
Oh no, I'm saying like if it's not if it's all right. So next year, if not next year, then definitely that next year after that. Like it's no going over there. I promise. Like I
I
know it.
feel
Like
you.
I know what I want. Like I
I
ain't trying
feel
to. I feel like, and I ain't trying to be too old and try to settle down. And I be kind of picky. Like my red flags is like it's very high, and it's like the older I get, the more those red flags is gonna be higher. So it's like I
the
ain't got too
truth
much
is
contemplation.
it's supposed to go backwards. The older you get, the more understanding you're gonna have. It's gonna go down. Some things ain't gonna bother you. As you get
Yeah,
older, you're gonna be like, man, I can deal with that. That ain't a big deal. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like some stuff you'll get, but like you said, you're doing the right, dude. You're doing the right thing. Take your time, do the right thing, have your fun, but protect yourself.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah.
all.
All the time.
Because 26-year-old, she know you a good pick from your job.
You know what? You wanna know why she know? I was in trucking school with her.
Oh my God. What
Soon as
is
I, soon as I,
happening right now?
soon as I post a little picture on Instagram, I get a DM out of nowhere. It's, where you been? I'm like, where I been? We don't even talk like that. You just ask me where I've been. I'm like, okay, we get to text on a little bit, and I'm like, dang, that's. I'm like, I'm thinking myself, I'm like, she's 26. I gotta watch her. She's 26 with no kids. She ain't getting me. She ain't getting me.
She probably don't want no kids. She may just want to put that whirlwind on you. You don't
Hey,
know.
that's cool with me. And I'm gonna protect myself and do and play my part right as I'm
But
supposed to.
bro,
As I've been doing all
you,
year.
you know what she is built in. She's a built-in teammate, bro.
I don't think she got it though. I think she failed too many times at the
She
NBA.
failed.
I know she failed two in a row. I think at
Doggy,
the third one,
no.
I think the third time you fail, you got to go back to school. And
She
I don't
didn't.
think, I don't know. I don't think she did. I'm gonna have to ask her when I see her. I don't be want to ask. I don't be want to ask her because I'll be like, if she do be like, yeah, I ain't get it. I'm just like, damn. So I don't want to ask, but I might ask her when I see her. Though. Like,
Yeah,
did
I
she?
mean, oh God, she fell, bro.
I don't know, man.
Jeez.
She was always in my butt when I used to hit a cone. She didn't even get hers. It's like, damn,
That's crazy, dog.
crazy.
Yo, you got listen. If she ain't get that CDL, that's fun and done, bro. That's it. No more
Oh
than
yeah,
that.
no. Oh no, I ain't. No, I don't want to date nobody that old anyway. You know, I like in my age or younger. You know, I don't. A year older, that's cool, but I like in my age or younger. I don't want it too older.
But
26 is cool.
you gonna hit them cheeks at the embassy though.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, definitely at a hotel though. I'm liking the embassy though. The embassy, like they might.
Yo, you,
How much they gonna take out of me? You think like 500?
man, embassy, yo, that gonna be like $120, bro.
Oh for real? Oh, that's not bad.
See, this is what you do. I'm about to give you some more drip. You should be paying me for this drip I'm getting. I shouldn't even be getting you this shit. For real. When you go home, you schedule it for a weekday, dog. Don't do weekends because weekends cost more money at the telly. So you do it for like Monday and through Monday to Thursday. So if you come in at like Tuesday, the hotels be dirt cheap. You'll get $150 room for $70, man. So then what you do, you go in there, you tell them, yo, I'm gonna be here from Tuesday to Thursday. You see what I'm saying? Or Tuesday to Friday or whatever. You get the cheap rate. Another thing you're supposed to have is, first of all, real niggas go to Hilton. We don't do no Marriott, no cheap stuff. We go to Hilton. You get you a Hilton Honors app on your phone, and what it is, you'll start building up points. You'll become a diamond member, and they'll stop taking out extra shit. Should be cheaper and cheaper, and you'll get free rooms every couple months.
Okay.
That's how you do it. You get 20% off here and there like that. Another gym I'm gonna give you. If you don't want to spend the crazy at the embassy, go to the Hilton Garden Inn. That's the cheaper version of the embassy. See, the embassy is gonna give you a living room, a kitchen,
Oh yeah,
and then a bedroom.
a kitchen.
Oh yeah.
I need that because I gotta switch the scenery up.
Yeah. Also, the embassy be having good scenery, so you gotta look in your city. Like, where's the embassy at? There's an embassy in almost every city in the country,
I
so
think I
it should be
seen one.
there. It's a big green E on the side of the building. It's a big green E. And half of the time, embassies allow you to park the truck and trailer at the hotel, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
But I'm just letting you know, don't use this for evil right here. This is because
Oh
this
no,
is
no.
this on the lowsy, bro. Like, cause these cats, your age be done ran through 50 bitches. Don't do don't do that.
I ain't that much of a big pimp, but I'm a little pimp. You know, I don't be trying to go too crazy, but
Right.
I'm gonna use that idea for sure, and I'm gonna make sure I just just make sure I'm good. I ain't gonna cone out. I seen I was on Rumble. I seen the end traps. I only got one end trap under my belt right now. I don't need another one. So
Yeah. You don't let them get you, but understand this thing that the embassy offers me. When I come into a city, it's privacy. You need key cards to get to the second floor. Only business people go to. That's what embassy makes their money off on. Traveling business people, conventions, shit. Regular niggas don't really go there. So you're gonna be up in there with dudes with like those carry-on shits for the planes and laptops and suits. That's what be going there. So you'll be kind of out of your element, but at the same time, it's good to learn this. So when she get there, she gonna be like, damn, what type of shit is this? You can lie about how much you paid, it don't matter. Everybody do. And then you just slide up in there. Because technically what you're doing is business because you are a trucker. So you just slide up in there, and they can bring the food to your room, the whole nine, bro. Like it's just laid back, bro. Laid back. That's how you do it. That way you can do this in private, and you're also watching your back, because let's say if you was messing with a shorty and she was trying to set you up, they can't set you up in the embassy because you gotta have security to get upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, right.
So you gotta look at it. You go to some Motel 8 and you can get set up. Like, no, you go to the embassy and go to the one that's downtown. That's the skyscraper joint. Let's buy the Capitol. Like, go to that one.
So the downtown Baltimore. I seen one near the BWR airport.
They're always near the airport or downtown or on the outskirts. But dude, they're in every city. I go to the embassy all over the country, bro. They're in every city. I'm telling you, it's big money. Now you eat on that. I gotta call my boy back in. You chill on that. Henry, I just don't want the young boy to start wilding out, dog. That's all it be, bro.
Hey man, hey, that was a shameless plug on the embassy, man. That's crazy. Hey, I ain't know about the security and then the food, to bring the food up. Man, that's crazy.
I got videos where I'm at the embassy, and if you go to Vegas, go to the M. That's my spot in the Vegas, the M.
Okay.
Yeah, the M. That's a totally different level, boy. It's only like I think the M is like $250 a night. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, not when you getting that over the road money.
No, it's not that bad. And if you gamble, they drop the price.
Yeah, I don't like gambling.
Me neither. So I always pay full price.
Right. Yeah, I can't gamble, man.
I have an addictive personality. I can't do nothing that's addicted, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like gambling at all. but no, I had somebody had called me, so that's why my call had dropped. But I was even gonna say too, like once you get like even to the youngsters, I like talking to the youngsters. I don't really care to talk to guys, our age or whatnot, because we kind of set in our ways with what we gonna do. You can't really talk a man that's in his mid to late 30s into doing something, but like to the youngster, get your experience, man. There's companies out, and then especially if you can get him a little shorty to team with. Oh man,
all the money. I was telling him to get a shorty, then leave.
All the regimes gonna roll the red carpet out for you. They gonna have the velvet rope, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, double the money.
I can even say, man, I don't want to name drop these companies. I left them all on good terms though. I don't have no bad blood. But I can even say one company that most people start out with, they even pay for your school and they begin with a C. I have nothing bad to say about them. Man, they flew me and my wife out to Ontario, California to go pick up our rig. You know what I'm saying? They put us in the new, at that time it was like what the 2022 Freightliner Cascadia peeling the plastic.
I remember this joke when it first came out.
Peeling the plastic off the back of the seats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Good life.
Brand new fresh bed. Man, we've been all over this country, man. And But after what I'm saying that to say, if he can get him a teammate, it'd probably be a woman. It don't really work out for two men to be driving. That ain't gonna work out. That's
I
like
want both checks.
Right, I want both. So then, yeah, you get you a little shorty. I'm talking about somebody that's willing to drive now, not somebody who just want to ride and then you be driving on their clock. You don't want to get caught doing that anyways.
Yeah.
But somebody get you a chick that really like doing that. Don't get her pregnant, because then somebody got to get off the truck.
Right, and it's gonna be her.
It's gonna be her, obviously. But you do that, man. There's companies out here. Me and my wife. There's a company, another regime, man. We got $10,000 sign-on bonus. I got the paperwork to prove it. Come on, man. Hit the bomb. $10,000. I got the paperwork to prove it, man.
Jeez.
Thank you. Yeah, man. For real. I'm dead serious. I got the receipts, bro. I got my taxes. That's probably why I owe a little money in taxes this year.
Oh, you was killing it.
$10,000 sign-on bonus. She get 5, I get 5. And they paid it. I ain't have to call HR and call
They just gave it up.
Yeah, man. They gave it up. I ain't gotta harass payroll with emails, none of that. They gave us the money. $10,000 sign-on bonus. I don't know now because the economy didn't change. I even hear some people some places don't even pay the cent per mile that they used to. But
people have went back down. Some people have went up too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still hearing teams getting 80-something cents a mile. That's close to making owner op money.
Oh,
minus the expenses.
I know. I got a place that was given 80 no split. Like both people got separate 80.
Yeah, well, that's what me and her were getting. We were getting like 70. We was getting at that time. I think it was 70. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been like 72, 74.
Yeah.
And then do your homework on. We was doing between. We had long weeks, short weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We were going between. We were doing Fort Worth to Fontana. We was doing like 6 trips a week.
Oh man, that was flat. Oh, that was some good running there.
All flat wintertime, because we was with one of the regimes going all the way up, East Coast and going all over the place.
Brutal.
Oh man, my wife, she said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do all." I said, "Okay," and then we end up finding out about that place, man. Easy money, man. But they gonna run. You can't get no naps though. Yeah, all that napping and pulling over. Yeah.
You got 30 minutes in between shifts, and don't let it hit 35. That's how it be. I mean, I run a tight ship anyway. I prefer the farms because, as you know, I be telling fools like, man, it ain't no 10 hours in the sleeper when you doing hopper and pneumatic. They be, oh, you lying. I'm like, nah, you don't have to do 10 hours in the sleep. The place is ain't even open.
Right.
You be doing shit like that.
Yeah, even at I don't want to plug, even where I work at, like you might get there and then you know how you got to play it and might still have to do a little work off the record, but that's just to help you out in the morning. That's to help out your customer. You don't want to piss them off. Help your customer out so they can go ahead and go home, whatever they got to do. And then once you get your clock, you get back up out of there.
You may have to sweep up with the last driver's negligence. That happens.
Yeah, that happens.
Just go ahead on, do it. Get it out the way. And but the truth is, you're talking about, man, once you attach, I know once I put the thing on, I got about maybe 30 minutes. And I'm clean, man. I'm done, and I'm sitting waiting for the next joint. And it'd be like both places be wide open with hopper. It'd be like 5. It'd be 8 to 5, 8 to 5.
Yeah. See, what I didn't like is typically we our customers had certain hours, but how we're dispatched, it always works out. It ain't like you get there and then you gotta wait all day. It's none of that. It's always you get there. Even if I got a problem, I message my dispatcher, she gonna send an email out. Somebody gonna get the message that I need to get done. Cause it takes for me to unload, man, depending on if I got a messed up trailer, it might take me every bit of 2 hours to unload. So we run a tight ship too. So
Hopper, there's places at Hoppers that I can load each vat in 60 seconds. They can open it wide open.
Oh wow.
But like I said, you still got a little bit of a better situation because you're not dealing with a bunch of airborne shit. I be seeing y'all at the same place I'm at. Y'all just attached to that little hole on the side of the building.
Man, you already know. Oh yeah, you already know that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I be kind of hating on them cats because they just be in their truck just fucking just chilling out.
Man, like, I'm talking about on long days, man. I sit right here, man. I just be sleep. especially if it's if I didn't have to go to Arkansas and I got to turn. Oh man, yeah. Let me get this sleep, and then you get so cool. It's a lot more. The customers are a lot more laid back.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot more laid back. You don't have to worry about the asshole on the forklift.
None of that.
You don't have to deal with none of that. So
yeah, reefer will make you think every shipper is terrible. You get
Yep.
over there to the farm, it is a breeze, bro.
Man, it's a breeze. And some of these companies, like I say, that's what I was gonna say. The youngster, get that manual endorsement, sir. Because my company is one of those. They'll get you right out of school, but we only got a handful of automatics. And I know how to drive a manual. I started here in a manual, but I got one of the automatics and I ain't giving mine up. So yeah, man. So yeah, you're gonna have to get in where you fit in. And yeah, definitely. But
that's the worst, bro. Hold on. But hey, man, I got to get out of here, Mr. Henry. I got to go.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
Hey, man, you need to hit the hit the IG so we can set up a me and you interview joint.
Yeah, man, I got you. I'm not on IG, but I'll find you on there. I'll find you.
Yeah, if that or Facebook,
you Hollywood, man.
I'm up the street, bro.
What is it on Facebook? We definitely need the link though. For sure,
it's just Trucker Brown on Facebook. I have a whole Trucker Brown site on Facebook. Just type in Trucker Brown, you'll see me up there, and you can message me directly.
All right, I got you. We'll tap in.
Yes, sir. So it's one of them things where y'all. I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. Unless y'all want to do a third hour, because we done did 2 hours and we did the call-in show. Unless y'all try to do the third hour, they'll let me know about it by 100 in the Cash App. If not, we can get off right here. I can't stress to y'all enough the importance of good information. Good information is the difference between complete failure or complete confusion. You can do very well. You can. But doing the bare minimum will not get you that. It's just that simple. Doing the bare minimum will not get you that. To all the people that are on Rumble, we got 60 people on Rumble. I appreciate you for going to the Rumble. That's Rumble TB Uncut. Thank you. That's a place where we can be free to say what we need to say. I say what's up to Q Star, the holiest, for being top of the Cash App, Vimps Thompson, Tommy, James White, Netta, Brandon, Mason, and Busa for paying in and supporting a show that they think actually helps the industry, actually helps the people. Also, the 7 people that are on the who paid into the actual super chat. I just want everybody to understand you got to focus up, bro. This world is getting scary out here. Y'all looking at the job market, and you're gonna have to start putting your best foot forward, because it's gonna get ugly out here. Shout out to all the people who followed the Patreon this weekend, who's getting the first look at all the cut-ups. I appreciate you. My advice is harsh, but if you follow it, it will help. So these are all my links right here. Trucker Brown here. I'm just here to remind you that we are on Patreon, and it does help out the channel. Thanks to all the people who subbed to the Patreon this weekend. I appreciate you. New content is coming there, and these clips that I'm giving you are from the exclusive Trucker Report Live that I do with Phil, which his link is at the bottom on Rumble TB Uncut. So I appreciate y'all. Love the support. If you like the content, man, hit the buttons. Let me know. Thanks for coming to the Patreon.